PRO SLPP North America.
Yes, you talk to Gentle Patrick Madakroma, SLPP North America.
Yes, Gentle. I want to get some energy. I want to feel some energy from your end because the one gets you loud and clear. So many good things than they are today for discuss. So many important things than they are. We would expect you to always take your time for come because this now your responsibility now. See, every Saturday and other radio stations across a million, you engage them to talk about waiting with presidents to do. And it's very essential for what we know because people they really want to know what the president they do and they listen every Saturday. And you just set the benchmark for make sure say you lead the people, but tell them exactly what President Bio they do, especially when we get like 3 months, 5 days to the elections, June 24th. So plenty things they will need to touch on. And this evening, I want to make we begin like this. President Bio in government, that the first government we establish somewhere now in government we give an ambassadorial position to one of the entertainers them. Meaning the president, not the first president ever will pay attention to entertainment to an extent he give ambassadorial status to one and the civilian stars them, we get the right to go out and attract investors them and make sure say they bring entertainment from all corners to Sierra Leone. So that ambassador they get access to the Red Book, a diplomatic passport. That tells you the president gets a very good thought for entertainment and the whole thing about entertainment in Sierra Leone. But we want to we know how you feel say the president will really empower entertainment and make sure say the president will really see how he don't bring entertainment to the value where we expect from them. So touch on that side, how far the president don't go with entertainment.
Sierra Leoneans them Radio Universal, Mr. Kaikai. I want to let you know say President Bio na person we always get the interest of Sierra Leonean youth and the young people. Okay. Remember in the entertainment industry, 99% of the people where they na young people. And the entertainment industry, President Bio no say that they play a bigger role for help the social life, for strengthening, and also for make sure say they bring the programs them together where they get enjoyment to society and where they make youth man then they're happy and then they feel good doing their leisure. Before President Bio they come, President Bio noticed say the entertainment industry they be don't smear around with politics. They be don't politicize in such a way that the entertainment industry not been work at all. So what it can happen in that light, President Bio engage where he win, he engage all the entertainment alagbade. One of them we being damn in clearly, we come in clearly now Caldinero, when one of the big entertainer them. We see say President Bio make as an ambassador of entertainment. And this not a novelty. It not ever happened in the history of Sierra Leone, my family. And President Bio not just come, he appoints Caldinero. President Bio call all the entertainers them in the country, whether a musician, whether they in movie, they all he call them a state house. And Sierra Leone, na country who can forget real easily. But if we not forget at all, President Bio been call them a whole meeting with them in a lodge. He engage them all in a state house, then he go in a lodge where they all been get dinner. The reason being President Bio in your wife, himself na part of the entertainment industry. When her excellency, the first lady Fatima Mada Bio, instead a part of the entertainment industry. So instead work with him, his husband for make sure say the entertainment industry it become an industry where will become very attractive in that country and separate them from politics. When President Bioka he called them all and get an state house, Caldinero Dede, and all the other big entertainers then, LJ and all them get an state house. President Bio tell them say let them go make a project. Let them go and engage and can't tell them and put them into a concept for tell the president what they need as entertainers for let government help them, let intervene and help them. Just like the same way where the government do with the media, but we'll come to the media and journalism later inside the program. The same way with President Bio do, because President Bio want let them they part of their own programs, let them they part of their own development. Because now then they in the entertainment world, they know more where they go on at the entertainment world. They know the challenges them, where they go through, and they not only know the challenges them, they know the benefit them where the entertainment world where they give to society and even themselves. So President Bio tell us, say, let them go and engage and bring a concept paper as to what they want for let government do, so that they will become independent in that country there. Because President Bio know the importance of entertainment in a country. Therefore, they're not going to be attached to politics. So we all see them go make beautiful document and bring them. They can hand them over to the president as now lodge again in another dinner. When they do that one day, now they say self-appoint, President Bio say let them put order for them before them. The same entertainment industry now then go, they present Cow Dinero. They say, okay, now if for be the head in that entertainment program where they don't plan. So the first thing where President Bio do is say, well, and see now una don't present them. So this person who una don't bring say, now una head, then me they appoint her as a government, as an ambassador to the entertainment industry in Australia. And what did that one they mean? Cow Dinero in responsibility now for represent every other industry members then. So President Bio say, we're not going to hold meeting again, we're all together. Pass on 10. If any one time per year, una come together, una want to again and hold dinner and ladi that, no problem. It's about any arrangement about how the entertainment industry they go before. I'm going to connect now with this ambassador where they represent you now. Now, so President Bio make sure say he give that position to Cow Dinero. Is it Amara to read now area name down right? Now, so he give Cow Dinero that position there as entertainer. And at the same entertainers they appoint them. They say now in the head. So President Bio don't help them a lot. President Bio don't make sure say the entertainers them, they're not attached to politics. They encourage them for let them go around politics. They encourage them for let them push away from waiting go make them lost the value of the program where then come for do. You don't understand?
Yes, sir. We'll get you loud and clear.
So now so we able can get an entertainment ambassador where they do very well. Although I know say because of politics, Mr. Kaikai, we get some set of entertainers them where don't refuse for work with Cow Dinero. Cow Dinero, I know they didn't have for talk for him. But I didn't have for let us show the effort where president don't establish for let it help the entertainers them. And the entertainers, if they think say they artists in a salon, they filmmakers them, they think say they for benefit from government as a people. And at the right, President Bio open the eye to the right. But majority of them we can see say they're not they try for follow the footstep of the ambassador. Now so I be done the area. But I think say if that they happen, they get for end up for lose a lot of opportunities them. Where like the journalists and they get still like today. But however, President Bio don't do the spade work. He don't give them an opportunity. So it left to the entertainers there now for let them do the best. And one thing where I want to let people they understand. Today, people then they go to stadium, then they go do launching and other things. Stadium in the poil, if you want broke. You hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, gentle?
Yeah, Mr. Kaikai, you get me clearly?
Yeah, you come in broken. We get you, but it's broken. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know why it come in broken. You know, they get me now?
You're still broken. Anyway, but see how you...
Pambulem, we try to get onto Universal Radio. Me, na gentle, And this now Saturday, we day live on Universal Radio. So I just want to blank the part of the process. You hear me, Mr. Kaikai? You hear me, Mr. Kaikai? You get me now? Hello? Mr. Kaikai, you get me now? You get me?
Oh, who that get this game, yeah, so Amada be Sam na who that this game, yeah, they for Amada be Oh, who that cook and shape the game, President be we dey vote back. We dey vote back. We dey vote back for development and salon. Amu, you don't hear me. We dey vote back. We dey vote back. We dey vote back for development and salon. Sholele, 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 oh.
All right, and they get you clearly now. Famu, they get you, Mr. Kaikai.
Yes, we just say because you talk about waiting the president don't add when a value to the entertainers them because the entertainers them or entertainment industry in one big umbrella, we get thousands of Sierra Leonean youths them where they use that way for let them empower themselves, you know, like other countries like Nigeria, Ghana, where they see what thing come from that sector there. Where the president said we don't sit down there and decide for let it open their eyes and see how they say go open to opportunities them because now entertainment, as we all know, it take a lot of attention, you know, and it gets a lot of economic benefits. But all this what the president do, when you think about for bring them together and let it appoint somebody and get the ambassadorial position for let it lead the other entertainers them because the president in a wise wisdom think about and say that one of the ways in this way will take for empower the human capital development way they talk about. But what you don't see from the time where the president don't get this appointment to cow the narrow for lead the entertainment industry. From that point to this point, what are the pluses or what are the better things that will not come as far as the entertainers are concerned in that sector?
Well,
to the breadbasket for the others.
Well, Mr. Kaikai, me not specifically talk for Caldinero because me not a spokesman for Ambassador Caldinero. And they talk because the president in role where don't play for improve the entertainment. And I'll tell you one thing. First in history, you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
First in history in that country, they, Mr. Kaikai and Sierra Leoneans them, President Bio bring the entertainment together. We see entertainer, we artists them. From Ami Kalon, to the last artist today, when are the 21st century artists, President Bio gather them, then go to Dubai. It give them international platform. We say world class artists and they sing. We artists that appear there. That's now one of the things that we not want to happen in the history of entertainment as well. So that's one of the value we don't add it. It don't get the international platform. It don't get the face. When they see they're famous, then they all go. They expose themselves. President Bio don't expose the entertainers then. Now the whole world. It put them in a world theater. Then number two, we get some programs them where they happen, like them Big Sister, Housemaid Saloon. Now inside President Bio regime, we can't get them TV shows them. You know, these are things that where they take away people their attention from beer politics. Remember, Mr. Kaikai, one of the reasons we make salon people involved into political discussion every day now because we not get no social activity where they direct with attention and energy from that politics where APC we don't make everybody be done the focus at. So when President Bio come, when I don't see say from where President Bio can have power, we don't begin get the TV, live TV shows them. One of them, they call them a housemaid salon where AYV they do every year. with the say, then they also they give platform to entertainers in another country. Then they give platform because they're entertainers in other artists. The one the way they do film work, the one the way they sing music, the one the way they do modeling, they all President Bio don't get a platform because President Bio now create the enabling environment for letting things they happen. Because if the government within a power, it not establish the enabling environment, then TV talk show them, they never don't get access to her. If it don't become very difficult, we see Big Sister, where Zainab Sharif self they make. These are all things that where President Bio in regime. It don't bring now because President Bio don't encourage the entertainment industry very well. That year not been there. And not only with SLPP day, now that they say the industry they boom. Una remember where Pakaba been there the power. Now that time we see Pakaba go, he beg Jimmy B, he bring him. He said, do you have me brother? He said, you brother then day I will not get music in the saloon. The only person the way they sing music now they steady bongo no more. But then they constrain. We need the hip hop. We need the other music the way they boom yonder. Now other country. Pakaba and ASLPP government, then go encourage Jimmy B, then bring him na salon from South Africa. Jimmy B come, he puts the entertainment industry together. We see say the musician they begin sing, then came on them. Now they will begin see then sisters with attitude. Now they will begin see them basaphonics them. Now they will begin see them dry crew. Then put them all together. Then SLPP government boomer. So SLPP government then get a record for improve and work onto making sure the entertainment industry become valuable. Because they know say that young man them, when they day inside the entertainment industry, that one they go get a job. That one they go get them money so that their livelihood will be enhanced. That one they go make the society go they feel good. Remember, now be after war, all man be don't come up from war. We don't get no side for get merriment. Now Pakaba bring down every now and then you hear it in the launch album today. Gona Stadium full up there, Atuga Stadium. Those were the social life where SLPP been bring. But then when APC come, they kill down there for Matoma. They kill down there for Debu. We not ever see during APC time them launch any music in the stadium. They not go there because they believe say they for bribe the artists them for let the top politician. Now this not the problem we don't make even now. Where President Bio they try for bring the artists they are together through Caldinero. There are some AFAC challenge because APC don't come, it don't create politics inside with entertainment. Una tell me true. When Pakaba bring them artists and they Jimmy B came and they sing. Una know hearing politics they one day. But APC can make it don't politicize the entertainers in. And this don't make some of the entertainers they now try they forget about their career. They forget about their profession. Then go begin and support the politician. When President Bioka say no, I know they do that one day. Me no they pay no journal, no politician for can sing for me, no entertainer for can sing for me. I know they do them. What did President Bio do? He said it empower them. Let them able get independence. Let them able stand. They give them platform. Now that make now President Bio create the enabling environment for AYV television. For let them go, they make they show them and they give them when they see first day they go there with a President Bio in West. And they go to housemate salon where they make every year. And they go to a Big Sister house where they make every year. And they go there, they go ginger, they empower them. And they enter the house them, forget the spirit, for create the entertainment of the country. So then distract with attention from politics and connect with attention to entertainment. Now, so President Bio can do. And it give the entertainment them responsibility to themselves. Now that means it make them bring their own person. When a Caldinero, it appoint them as an ambassador. We're great for the talk for them. Where they look up to with the programs. Them. You hearing me, Mr. Kaikai? So Sierra Leone has said the other effort President Bio make now for add value for them people there. Yeah? I want to understand clearly was President Bio not only do that deal. He said I go give the international platform. We not say they get a program at Dubai where salon go excel day. They go show salon culture. The one when an army calon where all man we don't know say they appear anymore. President Bio make sure say they bring them out. Then bring them out, then go with an international platform where one day go there. Salon artists them, Star Z them, Caldinero them, famous them. You see them go perform na international platform. Who salon artists you don't one day see? They don't go up perform na international stage. Now President Bio make that one happen. They go there to Dubai. Now big business international space. We don't make boku of them with artists them. They don't get managers the way they manage it now. We expand and they listen to salon music now. Salon music don't go. Now the only thing and they continue for encourage the artists them. When somebody they turn Watana you back, you say crop you back. President Bio don't create the enable environment. It don't give you an opportunity. It don't help you now. It don't open the line. Do ya una forget about this political system where APC don't invest in una? That is not good for una profession, una entertainment a career. It's not good for una career. Una don't want to see politicians come out from politics. It can't turn to musician. They need one. Why una for allow una young career if una for damage and because of them? No, una not agree. We una the sing that for APC, SLPP, all man as alone. But if you go follow politics, some man not get for listen to you anymore. So your career don't go. Whether you go able to get money for yourself for it, politicians they're not reliable. Now that means President Bio can follow and become independent and let be able to get the international stage so that we will get more entertainment programs in that country.
Okay. All right. Well, from you listen to Universal Radio, you listen to the voice of Gentle based in the USA, always on Saturdays. It take we 1 hour lectures. They tell we what the president they do and what the president don't do. It's entertainment, the one big umbrella we cover thousands of Sierra Leoneans across the nation, you know, and involve music, videos, and involve comedy and so many other things. And the president do very well. They say the president want for divert the youth them attention because the bulk of the one way they do the elections with the votes, not the youth them, not the gullible people that they really need for pay attention to. So the president and before this time, the youths them, when they spend time more for talk about politics. So the president want to divert the attention and he empower them by bringing entertainment to their doorstep. So we left to them, just like we can to say, he say the president don't do all, we person put water, he say for land for crop. So to the entertainers them, the president say they get connection now with one person who on ahead, Carl the Nero, and we appreciate the president so much. What about the one the way they play soccer? How the president revamped soccer?
Well,
how did he come in for revamped soccer?
Before I come that side, Mr. Kaikai, let I tell you another part of entertainment. We don't boom back na salon and a stand-up comedy. This one not be ever day. We see them ye matter. We see them the guy that named them the way I not going to remember now. They all they come, even with political attention can they. You they see say that they come, even with hardship can they, with this global pandemic don't cause a hardship then they. You they see that they come, then they create that stand-up comedy. Then they go na YouTube, then they go na TikTok, then they talk at me and you with a laugh. Yesterday I see Yemata been go for a program where he make jokes. Today, na Desmond Benya in one grade during SLPP time. Now begin bring that one day. But when APC come, then damage that kind of thing day. But when President Bio come, it don't encourage that they all. Remember when they go, you just see not today, they go, Yemata can make you laugh. The other one they can they make you laugh. So all the thing they distract with attention from this political attention. They distract with attention. They make the social life they increase. So now so President Bio they empowered. So the only thing where at the talk, we get for make sure see we the entertainers them. Let we rely and hope on our own career. Just like when they ask me about the football. Football also now another side of entertainment in that country day where President Bio don't use for distract we from politics. Hey, I'll tell you, the reason why Sierra Leoneans they so become attached to politics now because we don't get no social on games them, social programs them, options not they not be don't create them. But now we they see even during APC time, we not been get the local Premier League. Now look, Mr. Kaikai, we don't get the local Premier League. We don't get the Bow Rangers. We don't get the Eastern Lions. We get the Cambo Eagles. We don't get the Usum Stars. We get the plenty football club there. Now when that Premier League they begin, Mr. Kaikai, you can see we man then they gladdy, then they go watch football, then they dance. That time they where they for don't take for God preach hate. That time they where they for don't take for begin talk bad about government. That time they where they for don't take at least it don't encourage them now. It don't get a social encouragement. And that one day they give money so they will youth man the way they play ball. you find out say all the club they get executive members. The executive members and then they get a small thing every month. So you see how then they develop the livelihood of the people and the economy of the country. Now so the country for day. Now under President Bio, don't see that one day. So that football on a very big entertainment. You they see possibly they can win in team don't win, then they dance, then they feel good. Instead of them go, Mr. Kaikai is Sierra Universal Radio, when I ask, when last Yeribo click? When last? You know go Yeribo click because that man the way they join that click there. Now because they say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. That man they sit down now, he watch ye matter where ye matter the crack phone. He laugh. If he don't stress, he go feel good, he laugh. That man they go grab. If football they play, that league they play, like I call them, it's the Lions that they play, and they go watch that football. It go feel good. That 1 2 hour, when they win, it gladdy. They make that argument. It go na host, it tire one. It get for Ledom. It not go again for go join click or for go there for idle political discussion. So you see how President Bio distract the youth attention with entertainment. So the one thing at the entertainment industry, they really need to grab this and take advantage of this opportunity, especially the artists and the musicians. Let them give we President Bio do this for let them give we cogent music. We want dance. We want dance. So let them know that one day. And this is what President Bio has done. It encouraged them. So I really tell President Bio thank you. Because look where a big sister can come. We can see with sister, they all blue. We all waiting in Europe. You know, you understand? Oh, this lady we been there. China Nikki, whether you na APCU, whether you na SLPPU, whether you na NGCU, all man they support to that they for support. China Nikki, nobody know they ask which tribe you dey. Nobody know they ask which region you come out. If na China Nikki you want cooler, you want this all man dance. Recently, housemate, this one say Ade Julie Tombo, this one say Ade Alice in camp. That was all fun. Then they all create entertainment. Then they bring to the media, the social media where President Bio, but they can't just know. So you see how President Bio don't try for make sure say they don't achieve a 100%, but it don't take steps then for improve on the entertainment, wherein it divert your attention from this toxic political issue within Sierra Leone and for bring joy and happiness to Sierra Leoneans. Now, so a government was serious, they help in people. Now that make we need for let President Bio maintain that power. Let it get another mandate so that we will continue for enjoy the good plans where it get for Salou.
Okay. Well, family, they listen to Universal Radio. Well, this is just something where you need to know within the entertainment they bring to every family we attached to entertainment and how the president use entertainment to divert the youth them attention. Because the country don't the youth them the attire base them, the youth them the gully side. The youths them where they spend time, they keep time together. Most times, the politics don't become toxic. Now they hate them. Sometimes, they need things quietly again. And of course, even for deviate them from the intake of drugs, we don't be really the really damage the youths them. So the president use football. They bring a lot of youths them on board. They get salaries now. Managers are paid. They are abusing. They see how teams them they buy bosses them for them teams them. We see how the energy day. Then, of course, even in entertainment, we see the president also don't introduce so many things away for diversion.
And also, Mr. Kaikai, I don't cut your word. Universal Radio and Sierra as the way they listen.
Go ahead.
I just don't be reminded now, yeah. Not only young man them where they play the Premier League. First in history, President Bio don't also establish a female Premier League where he go launch now McKinney. The reason why he do this, we sister then they, where some man come out school, they not get outside for go. Because people they can normally say, oh, woman, they not get interest in football. No. President Bio, they encourage them also for let engage them. So that they go get leisure. They go get side for go. So man when come out school, he don't eat, he go be distracted for go for man business. Or other thing go kind of hate. So President Bio say, some of who, sister the day, they say they sense them at their foot. President Bio say, where they open a female Premier League. That one the back don't start. He open on a McKinney. So they find out say both man and woman they don't try to create a way. So we will take advantage of this. That government will be in there today. We don't care about this. Now in your interest no more. Let una can support her. Now in your interest no more. Now selfish person. That party they when an APC, we not encourage them. They're very selfish. Because if they're not selfish, they for don't open game for una. Let una self get able go get money. Now, President, you don't open game. Youth man, then they go now they play ball. Then they get money in the Premier League. Woman, they back there and that. Artists, they might bring them together. He say, una go find way for sing. Una go create a way. It go then at Dubai so that people then go see them. Then go able to admire salon music. With man, then they dance salon music. That one they expose the culture of a country. That one they good. You see, Big Sister Day, Housemates Day, all over the place. We enjoy, although you know 100%, but we are getting there. We need more, and that means we need for put President Biode. Let's give him more because it get more for we.
Okay. Well, Fambo, so they push nice and slow. Of course, they listen to Universal Radio, and they listen live, and of course, came to the try for like explain to you even the female football league, and of course, the Salon government said the usher whooping money for the winners them for their competition, and they. That I will just tell you, say the president, they deal with the youths them, even for the car wash them, all done enough for just keep the youths them together from all other things. But anyway, let me get back to we jingles. When we come back, we give you all what you take. Yeah?
Me not gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up on me, you dey fry. I for dump you dey nyaka nyaka.
Yo, they be tell you say you not go the police first. Once you don't show them say now you get this game on. Yo, they be tell you say you not go ever travel. But you don't take we up to higher level.
Oh, mommy, not make you face sour. Come listen to the SLPP Hour 2023. This program, they bring the power back to power. Tune in to Universal Radio at home and abroad through the internet and join the conversation with the media gurus, Gentle Patrick Madakroma, aka the political hot goose, PRO-SLPP North America, and Abigail Chromatine, Young Generation SLPP North America region. Come listen and learn some lesson. Give me 1 hour per your time every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA, from 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Central Time, USA. Come, make we talk about the good work of the president. Good quality education, sustainable light, leadership style, infrastructure for make Salon look lovely, sexy, and attractive. Pump up the volume of your radio and listen to the SLPP Hour with Gentle and Abigail from USA live on Universal Radio. This and every Saturday. Stay tuned from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon. From 2018 to 2023, it's back to back. Talk and do after you na you. New direction, no distraction. On your radio is the SLPP Hour, proudly sponsored by the Hot Goose Network, United States of America, every Saturday.
Short commercial break, and we don't come back. And I believe so we all do by radio sets because Gentle always ready for giving updates about what the president to do and what's going to happen within Sierra Leone and how this will reach the last person at the last village from know what the president to do. And decide to take 1 hour every Saturday for educate Salon people. And the president, he said they do very well, and the people of Salon from know. You know, but we don't talk about the empowerment where the president will empower youth man them inside the entertainment sector, where it provide a whole ambassador who are responsible for taking issues to the president and talk about what he want to do. And of course, even to the football, they say they do. President do very well for empower football, and that's going to bring the bread and butter to every doorstep, especially to one the way connect to football, that's Salon. When we come to the second item, we want to discuss that. It's very important. Don't you get me loud and clear, right?
They get you light and clear, Mr. Kaikai and Universal Radio.
Yes. That's a good one. Well, we go now straight to the judiciary. Always we talk about the judiciary, the independence of the judiciary, and how the judiciary operates in Sierra Leone.
Mr. Kaikai, I want to talk about the media space and the civic space. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
yes, the reason why sorry we they come to that judiciary, but the reason why I tell you this, the media space also again forgets a long way for connect with waiting with the come with on the judiciary. Is that okay, sir? You hear me?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So
Hello?
yes. So well, you want to talk about the judiciary first, then we'll come to the media space where you can complete the question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead. After you talk about the media, go ahead. How the media empowerment provide media space, civic space. Go ahead. We'll listen to you.
Okay. So now another side where President Bill don't gain a lot of achievement. Where Sierra Leoneans them really know they take and say they can even remember how we come out. Before this time, President Bill and one party politicians them where we know say journalists them don't become very critical of. Plenty other journalists, they not they all, but they talk lie talk they against them. Then they blackmail them because politicians they don't politicize the media. You know, they not been do anything in the media where they give opportunity to them people in it. So what can happen? President Bill make sure say it take the media after where he win as in your own constituent. It take the media as an independent set of individuals. Where it thinks say they get opportunity. They get opportunity for let themselves exist and get free space. Now the democratic dispensation of Sierra Leone. Now that one the President Bill really think about. President Bill thinks say, even though they mean they talk bad about him, even though they mean they lie on him, but it can become an enemy to the media, where the media get important role to play to government and even with the people. When remember, then journalists they are, then they in between, and then civil society activists they are, then they in between government and the people. Now then they connect the people with the government and the government with the people. Now they don't roll down it. So if President Bill can now, it can watch them based on what they been they do today. It not go well for democracy. It give them democratic space. They say no, these people they have been misinformed. The people they have been used wrongly by politicians. They were not bad and lazy politicians. We don't know been elect that country. Day. Now that make them do that one day to them. So President Bill say no. I no go can left journalism where they now. I no can empower them. And if journalists not empower, they're not going to disseminate information fairly and clear information for everybody. We're not going to be biased. Because before this time, then journalists they won't at the CISO. They not been get no subvention. When at the Sierra Leone Association of Journalists large, they not been get no host for themselves. When 10 reach, politicians they don't put them in a way wherein now then they go beg them. Then condition them to that day where they want to pay the rent for the journalist host, when at this large host, they get for go beg politician, they forgive them that money. So the hand already then at politician they hit them out. So anytime they make them, they knock the head, then they bet their hand. They're not able to do anything. So now so they subject them. When President Bioka say no, that's why I'm my brother. The first thing first, he say every year they make cocktail party for the entire media house. We all they drink together, we all get together, we enjoy. Then one good thing. Then number two, President Bio say, well, waiting on your own challenges them. Just like what you do with the entertainment industry. He said, waiting on want. He said, because we not gonna be a government, even though I know say, waiting on they do now on a job, but I'm not going to use the same way where the previous political party been used in a previous government for talk for me. I know they do. He say, "Una can't tell me what you need." Nice large, the journalists and Asalon say, one with a strain, we not even get host rent for pay. We not get money for take care of with journalists and administrative programs them. How we go able to work with journalism work? Now President Bio say, well, I they give una land. President Bio give the land, the government of Sierra Leone bill for them, they're your office. They don't get for pay rent for nobody. They get their office. That's one. Then President Bio makes sure say, it give them subvention. Government, they give them subvention when an illegal entity now for let them get their own resources from government because they call them the fourth estate. Meaning, after the executive, the judiciary, the legislature, when a parliament, the number 4, now the media. Because now then they, by the people them, now we not the number 1. Now we boku. So we can forget a mediator. The civil society activists them and the journalists them, the media man them, with the social media. We all that we do one side. Now we connect the government with the people. Now they connect the government with the people. We connect the people with the government. So President Biono can't talk say, okay, well, I don't talk president now. Until now, I've been the lie for me. Until now, I've been the talk about me. Well, now I go hamuna. No, you know do. He said no. Let give democratic space to them. Now that make it the CD like today. Every Jack and Jill we order on social media. President Bio not ever beat we. Today, one lady when a student, we be them they call Teresa Bumaya. We order in another country, they under APC. That time Mohamed Bangura have been Minister of Information. Teresa Bumaya he transfer a WhatsApp message where he complained the way how APC they behave. For say they know they allow people there for protest. They don't drive students there from Fube College. They don't lock the building them. Then they suffer, no boss, no day. Then also, when they want to talk, Paulo Conte go buy one motoka for spray up anybody we go one come on the street for protest. So I wonder where APC they every day they talk say with the protest. Now they go buy machine, Paulo Conte, LJ singer. A singer power music, with Paulo Conte, then they go buy that one machine and they pass with a whole lane at all. They say anybody will jump the street, then they beat and say they spray up. But President Bio no use that motoka, they look at him up. So now, that thing and they adjourn the tell una say, that thing and they will know they get opportunity. When Teresa Bomaya move that text for say student they forget and afobe call, let them decide, waiting go happy, let them go to State House and tell President Kuruma at that time. For say, now these are the constraint. They're not glad because they don't come up upline, they don't get decided for sleep. Now Mohamed Bangura order. That's why the Minister of Information. Man for protect journalism. Man for protect media people. Now he grab, he go arrest Teresa Bomaya. Then lock at Panema Road for complete 1 week. Then lock at Panema on a jail. Because he move WhatsApp. So you see we will not get freedom of expression. But now when President Bio come, he make an open. That bad law where APC been put by journalism, where they been called seditious libel law. If Mother Bio have been bad man, if I wait, can't force, now enforce if I don't reinforce more. But he can't say no. Journalists they shock when he pull that seditious libel law. Now that make a talk say journalists and Nadani they be don't they cry for every day. I be cabo they all come. Who go pull seditious libel law? When I be journalists, where it can I keep quiet. Mohamed Bangura come. Me na be journalists where they make a Minister of Information. Him back keep quiet. So throughout and the scruma they not one. When Madam Bio come, he say no. Although they don't like for me. But I get to give them free space because this is a democratic country. So if you hear anybody they talk now, because Madam, you don't allow all man to talk. So now that make now they misuse the air. Then they didn't have mommy cost no more now. President Bio pull them day. President Bio pull the seditious libel law. Forgive journalism freedom. Forgive civic space and media space to everybody. Now we all the practice journalism. We all now civil society activists. We all within our activists there. Although me a politician back. So you don't see everybody they talk now. WhatsApp, then they cost Madam Bio do they know they arrest. If they be APC, like they don't arrest all man. Because if Teresa Bumawa go just text, say, let's do the calendar and hold meeting and talk about how they will go meet the president, tell her, say, they want kind of campus and then constrain them. Then jail her for 1 week. Let alone how for don't by then say. President Bio pull up. President Bio don't get a subvention. They get the money every year from the government, not to in-person, from government, make it open. Now this make World Bank 2 months back, they don't give Madabio $100 million because it gives civic space and media space. So Sierra Leoneans, now that make President Bio they win the MCC Compact every year in the media and civic space where they give people. Now they see any Jack and G they come on and talk. Yes, Madabio say una left them. Just take up a they do. They say then get it right. Up to date what they speak, we don't get no political prisoner. President Bio don't get no political prisoner. But in the during APC, they be get beaucoup political prisoner. The Tamba Bayo, na be civil society activists, na be journalists. They look and say, it did over 21 days. They're not even trying. They throw they lock out, they throw the key in a salt water. Silver blinding there. Other people, they then disrespect them. Pass with silver blinding. When they disrespect and say, now they tell and say, pass join them. Now make that woman be join them for that politics day. Una see how APC be bad? Now President Bio don't open them up. We all in our social media. We enjoy, we talk what you want. Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, TikTok. That is democracy. That is why President Bio is being awarded as the father of democracy in Africa. Now that made they vote for him. Because the way our President Bio they practice democracy, I don't want to see in my life. Civil society, they do what they want. Take to a point as Thomas Dixon. Then they are sit down na radio station 98.1 with Lahai Lawrence Plima and Abdul Kabo. It a lie. Thomas Dixon, now they talk true. Very dishonest boy. We're not correct, but President Bio Democratic say una left them. Thomas Dixon, they say, they see light at all. Let's say in blind. Where President Bio can meet Salona 16% of Sierra Leoneans and they begin access to electricity. Where Madabio win, APC lost. The day we lost, APC begin sell kerosene. They begin holla, provoke all man. Kerosene they blackout. If light be there, why blackout for them? But now, solar then they all over the place. Electricity all over. Now currently, Dixie don't say President Bio don't bring a project from America. They don't begin for make electricity $270 million project for bring permanent electricity in our western area. Then they own. And currently, they get lights uninterrupted. Na Kono, na Kenema, na Bo, na Tonkolimba, this new district, where they call the Kailan of the North. I don't know what's the district in name. This new district where they open an Escromago court from Tonkolili, from Kwenadugu. Falaba. Then they get lights in there now. Because they study. Wakolwatade, businesswoman and then petty traders, then go able to make their eyes, then call up, then go sell, and they generate money. So these are the spaces the way President Bio don't create. So the journalism would have for really, and they expect journalism. You know, when Thomas Dixon sit down, they tell thank you to President Bio, done in an ungratefulness. And they expect every year, Mr. Kaikai, you know one party person, if na lie talk on this media, Universal Radio, you know one party radio station there, we can benefit every year for go. This present November, we are going to Kenema, where President Bio the whole conference for explaining you the journalists and the civil society activism. What it don't do that year, and it allow una follow una ask questions there, so that una will go tell the people. Then allow Mr. Kaikai.
You're right on point.
Yes. So this one not ever happen for like government and with the see President Bio every year when the year they run. Instead they come out, they go on radio stations them. And they talk to people and they use the media because it need for tell we vote for them. Waiting it they do. It need for do them. It they do them. So you don't see, this is the president where we get. This is the type person where we for let it maintain this power. Let it don't begin them. Let we allow them. Let it don't let us see how it 10 years go day. Because in these 5 years, we merge with Corona. We merge with the war in Ukraine. Where we forget what to call austerity, pass all the austerity in the world. Yet we not get them. But still, we see them gains there, they come. But do you not journalism with politics that expectation. The journalism when your expectation was when I want get seditious libel law out of the way. When I want get who that go able to give una subvention, na sludge. When I want get who that go make una stop for pay house rent for una building. President Bio don't build office for una. President Bio don't give una subvention every year. It don't become a law. Una bad done now part of because they call una the fourth estate. President Bill say no. If not the fourth estate, for now give them more voice, now give them opportunity, now give them the way for talk, for tell we if we don't do bad, let them criticize we as a government. We they empower them. The other government will ever empower us. So it's now when they get money for rent house, now they go talk about me. But when they don't get money, they go come beg me. They go tell them what they go talk. Now so APC be the govern them. Then journalists them. But now President Bill say no. Let give them all what they need. Let them go now. Let them do it fairly. If I do wrong, let them talk out there so that I go watch them and correct missteps for the benefit of Australians. President Bill na good president. Na good man. Na real democratic man. Every November, they get a journalist for tell them what they do. And then they go to Kaikai in one of the posts in there. Universal Radio. We benefit from that. They ask plenty questions. So we have responsibility. We can't tell you the truth. Not to Thomas this for go sit down and lie, say, like no day. Able Thomas Bo. Not to because they not give you position. Not to because Thomas you want something individually you not get. Sorry for the people there. Talk true. Talk true. If you not like Madabio say talk with you don't do well good for the people there. If you do bad talk, I will go join you for talk. But Madabio don't do very well. The civic space, you don't establish them. Now that make compact the with man away the America all over the world. Then they battle Madabio. But we not know they want accept them. But it go reach a point. We not when they know say all what they talk. We not go repent. President Bio do well. Let maintain. Yes, they go repent.
They go repent one day, just like when you say, you know, you don't take your time. We don't give you a lengthy period to make you explain to some people the benefits when the media landscape we get. What this president don't do, you know, the seditious libel law, we don't repeal land, you know, we don't try to give you a freedom space so we will able to see and talk as a nation. And of course, the subvention to Sludge, you know, that's a positive something, you know, drive to let Sludge get you know, edifice, we're going to do the work of good journalism in Sierra Leone. Of course, the president don't do very well. This government, according to within came to the Senate just try for buttress, you know, all what he say is 100% true. You know, the president and this government don't pay much attention to the Sludge, Sierra Leone Association of Journalists. Them not to say they do all that, they forget anything at the end of the day. They are just doing it because we at the fourth estate, just the way Jen to say, we get a very huge stake inside governance. But anyway, we will find time again some other time. I think this time around, Jen to don't tell you exactly how the president don't give you the space. President don't provide subvention. What is up for subvention? President give money now, you know, to this particular sector. But president also establish headquarters for we. So it tells you the president is working. And this is not just what Jen to say. And it's true. But time don't they catch we now. We almost get to 7. And I just want to make we get something to say about before the weekly end. I see something from the European Union dole out some huge cash, you know, into Sierra Leone, and of course United Kingdom also dole out some huge cash at the eve of elections. We will see how international partners they support this whole thing. So that tells you the president, with all the things they do, the Millennium. In the Millennium Compact Corporation, the MCC, the president in good work will really show to the outside world that the president is working. So to what do you see come up over the weekend before we go finally, what did that tell to the people of Salone? How serious and how sober-minded the president is?
Mr. Kaikai, Universal Radio and Sierra Leone, where you see, this not a novelty. You know, one day happened in the history of Africa. For the election, in fact, in most African cases, government them 1 year, some of them 2 years before election. International body don't they pay, don't they get them nothing. And we see inside we country during 2018 before they come, 2 years before election, World Bank, EU, all them development partners, they all left, they abandoned Salone, they run away because the money they would have been given, they eat all. Now, could you imagine this few 3 months to election, 2 months barely to elections? European Union, although not to the fund with election, let's tell this clearly to people. Now, the first time in history, government Australia, they fund election for itself because the FTI plenty in the world. If you want to become a sovereign country, if you begin to do something, this bigger, President Bio left. President Bio now that means it's begin make food, grow food for itself, for feed itself. Because when they make your rest, when they make your cacao coffee, nobody knows for Kaltima before we say, I go give you money for go buy rent. Now, FTI. Now that me President Bio say we come back. Now hungry the fed. So now President Bio, now the first time in history, Sierra Leone government they fund the election for itself. Imagine, oh, so if they still come, then give more money, even when they want interfere. We not allow them for interfere because then the money not they. But they still come 2 months to election. They can give $7 million. They say that they help. Now they don't help down in a corner. Government not there for the now. Then imagine last week, the British High Commissioner, where itself we catch him in a campaign for opposition for Yvonne Akisoya, na TikTok, where he launched. That one then a crime against the Vienna Convention, Article 41 downwards. Now crime they don't come, but however, we're not saying a bribe, then they bribe for love, forget. We don't forget about them. Would they enter them? Would they enter them? They're not going to stop. So now, he said don't go give, day before yesterday, he gave $25 million towards President Bio free and quality education. Now the first thing is where they give money. All the money they know President Bio they take and pay school fee for them picking there. One, now that money they get in a salon. Where APC been eat today, where they be say impossible for pay school fee. And that thief money, where they been the pool na the hand. Now so President Bio be done they pay their school picking their school fee with. All along. Now, then they are day for yesterday. British High Commission, then give $25 million again. They say that they help education. 2 months to election. If they're not been guaranteed this government, if they're not been trust this administration, it's not go possible for let that one they happen. And one thing the way important, I want to let people they know about that entertainers. LJ where they give 9 years imprisonment. LJ imprisonment not get nothing for do politics. It not get nothing for do President Bio. Not to President Bio, LJ do bad. Not to Fatima do bad. So let people then stop or divert the attention of people them to think they were not important. LJ get problem with Leoncom fuel station. When a day he go pump them fuel, he not pay, he fetch them, he beats them stuff, he run away, and he said put on a video. We all see him. So Leon said that they don't take LJ na court. So LJ inform them with APC, na lazy political point number they want again. Hello? 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 All right. So now lazy political point they want gain. So I want let people let know say me gentle. I don't make it clear to all man. President Bio Hano de Padandi. Now they Leon Sem Leon Con. We then get them the store. Now they get problem with LJ. Now they don't get the case. So APC now them get a shareholder and the Scruma fish you are then a shareholder at that gas station. Now they for don't solve the case. So we know they put that stuff there. That and tribalism, that and lazy political point where they want score, it's not the possible now. Now individual, now private case, you not get anything for do government. But however, because of the good job President Bio they do, 2 months to election, EU way we don't lambast where they want to interfere, then go give 7 million. Now where would they tell you say Manuel Mula no Manuel Mula, we they part of the international body. Any money we salon forget her by force, by fire, by force. So we don't need for tolerate EU they for can't create problem in the country before we get money. $7 million they don't give. And not so they sponsor the election. Now they give the salon government. Lisa Chisley, British High Commission, they don't go give 25 million. Not to that woman get her. That woman get that money, they go can't work here. Mula get that kind of money, they can't work here. And then they work it. So now so President Bio they operate. Because they rely on this government. If foreigners we're not to Sierra Leoneans, they rely on the government like this. Then trust we. How we not for trust we safe?
Entertainment sector, which the president don't provide for the entertainers them. One big adagio when the ambassador are responsible for taking case or the issues them, to government. Because government they look at it now for being the ambassador, the eye of them all. So the eye don't open, government don't do it best, so it's up to them now for see how they can able, make things happen. But the government don't create the enabling environment for the entertainers they get better space, because now the ambassador not only for entertainment, he also be for investment. They can go out and bring investors then to Sierra Leone inside the entertainment sector. Also to the football, they talk about how the president and the government don't bring football back. That is true. We always see the Premier League, they take a different dimension now. People they come out and support, and we see how it bring money to the face of the players then, which is very okay. Then we also talk about, we talk about the media, how government does provide subvention for the media. Government don't also make sure say they also pay attention for pull the criminal libel law, for repeal the criminal libel law, and give we the space for when we get time to talk. Freedom of speech. Government don't give you that endorsement, and of course, government don't also say we in the fourth estate we need to get an establishment, an edifice, where government don't provide for civilian association of journalists. So that tells you it's a government really work alongside in people them. Well, today, Saturday again, we will come around and we will talk about so many things, We begin to talk about LJ, but anyway, we lost something along the lines. But I think Saturday coming, we will touch around that day and how government relates to this thing. Because a lot of rumors from different quarters, they talk about this and that and this and that. But then at the masterpiece, then we'll talk about when we come Saturday. Saturday, me, anchor the program in the Bakaikai. Always at the ear of the sound engineer at the background. We make things happen for you. We will come again on Saturday. This is the SLPP hour. We meet you by kind courtesy of the Hot Boost Network from the USA. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Till then, ciao.
Network TV.